Hey guys, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with me, Time and Tactics. We're looking at Western Africa here, and that is Angola. The Angolan Empire, if you want to call it that. Just south of Belgium here, and we're being pushed back. We have 4 of our units down here. Angola itself doesn't have any really, but we have 4 units left here, out of our 6 in this army. It's not great. They're not super, right? 2 are green, and the other 2 are just trained. So, I'm afraid here we might be pushed out of Angola altogether. That's very possible, actually. I don't know what to do about that. We could bring in the unit that we have in Leopoldville, bring it down south, but maybe not. We'll keep it here. If 4 units here won't do it, having 5 won't make a difference, right? So, looking north, though, it is looking better here, right? Because we have the Italians here, and I think they're pushing back the British in Africa. It looks like it to me. Oh, they're losing this fight here, though. And from the west, we have the Germans come in here, taking over that Free France territory. And I assume they're going to push down. So even if Angola is lost, I think eventually they will be recovered by the Germans and the Italians. Hopefully. I'm not going to send units down there anyway. We're holding the northern front here in North Africa, so that's pretty good, I think. Also, the Greek units here are pushed back all the way to Cyprus now. To Crete. That's where they have their headquarters now, or their capital, actually. So they're going to lose we're talking weeks, maybe not even weeks, days here, before they lose. Looking east, look at Italy here. They've taken part of India, and Vichy France has taken the southern part here. And the British Arch is being pushed back east here. Japan is on the east side here. Doesn't look good for the British here, I think. We did get this province back here. That's the one we had before. So we own this one, but you can't unlock anything here. There's a little bit of manpower. That's about it, right? So, can't do much with that. We'll keep that. The one over here, Macau, well, doesn't look like we have it. It looks like it's controlled by Australia right now. But we don't need it anyway. So, let's go back and take a look at what we had to do for our research, though. Remember, the whole plan is to eventually, I guess now, move units from here in this area. That's La Coruña, extreme northwest part of the Iberian Peninsula here. Move them west and then go up to, what is this called? The Bay of Biscay, I think? Yeah, Bay of Biscay here. And then up into the western approaches. And then land over here, maybe towards Bristol, Cardiff, this general area over here, with our units, and take the UK if we can. Now, the problem is, obviously, at the UK, they do have a pretty significant fleet. 61 to 71 ships there, 35 to 42, 29 to 31. I have no idea if we're going to be able to make it. But if we are going to make it, we're going to need a good fleet. And so, I've been working away getting my destroyer hulls here. 1944, that's great. And then we have already researched 1940 cruiser hull. Now, that is both for light and heavy cruisers, and I've decided to stop at that. Let's not go for the 1944. It'll take a long time. Take up a whole slot for that. Let's not even worry about it. Now, I did look into what we need to do for production and how it actually works with retrofitting. So let me show you here. Right now, if we look at the light cruisers that we have, so we have now researched 1940 cruiser hull right here, and we have a 1936 cruiser hull that we already use. The Principe Alfonso class. Looking at our, let me pull up the Navy here. So if we look for our light cruisers, we have 6 of those right there, and that's these here, not these 2 here, but these. So Principe Alfonso here, Principe Alfonso, 5 of those there, right? Number 6 is a different one. That's an early cruiser hull, Republica, what is it? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Republica class. Okay. So with that in mind, if we go back to our production and say we want to create a new one, well, if I want to be able to upgrade it, first of all, I have to pick the same hull as the ship is already, right? So if you look here at the research, you can see here, early cruiser hull here, a 1936 cruiser hull. The Principe Alfonso is made from this one, and the Republica is made from this one here. So we got to keep that, first of all. And then second, if we look at this one here, if, let's say I take the 1940 cruiser hull, well, that's going to be a brand new design, and there's nothing here already designed. It is basically an empty shell here, as you can see. There's nothing there except an engine. It's going to cost us a fortune to upgrade. So that's not very good, is it? This is for light cruisers, by the way. If you look at the Principe Alfonso, create a variant, we can go ahead and modify it. Now, here's the kicker. If we modify too much, we cannot upgrade our ships. And by too much, what I found out through trial and error here, is that if we change the type that is currently installed, so let's say we go to this slot right here, mid 1 custom, and right now we have torpedo launchers on there, right? Yeah, torpedo launcher there. If we pick one of the other categories, forget about upgrading the ship. It's done. Now, we can go in and upgrade it to an upgraded version of that torpedo launcher here and save it, and we can then still do it. So that's fine. So that's a torpedo launcher right here. We have a level 1 there and level 2 there. It was set to level 1. If I go ahead and reset, now we have level 1 again. So I can upgrade that slot. Same thing here, rear 1 custom. Right now it's using, what is this, a gun used in light cruisers to defeat smaller ships. We can also upgrade that, keeping in the medium battery. That's what it was. Was it medium battery? That's heavy cruiser battery. No, it wasn't. It was this one. Rapid fire gun, I think, right? Light cruiser battery. 15.2 centimeter, 50 Vickers 5. I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, this one here. So if we don't keep that category, if we don't keep this particular one here, we can't upgrade it. That's what I found anywhere. Anyway, so for light cruisers, I don't want to create a brand new model and use up all of my 78 experience, right? So instead, why don't we just keep the 1936 cruiser hull and upgrade it instead when we need to, and then we can go ahead and upgrade the ships, and it's going to be cheaper as well. So why did we research the 1940 cruiser hull? Well, they're also good for heavy cruisers, and as you can see, there is a ship actually designed that can be used right off the bat here as a 1940 cruiser hull. It is not an empty shell, it has stuff on it. So that one might be better for the heavy cruiser, right? So we'll use the 1940 model, that hull, for our heavy cruisers. Now, we do already have 2 cruisers, right, in our fleet here. These 2 here, they're made from 1936, Canarias class, but we'll just keep them as they are, right? I don't want to upgrade them because I think that's going to cost me. That's based off of this hull here. We could go ahead and upgrade them. We can upgrade the parts here, but yeah, that's all we can do. We'll upgrade the parts to it, but we don't do anything else. So I think maybe we'll do that. So that would be upgrading this one hull here, create new ships from this one, keeping the 2 that we have. And that leaves us with quite a few points, I think, to spend on the destroyers that are going to be available. 1944 destroyer. We're going to take that, and the current destroyers we have, we might upgrade them as well, but anything new, we're going to pump out these 1940. We're going to pack in as much stuff as we can. The question is, what do we get? We're working away on our technology here. This is the right category, naval, but for destroyers, basic depth charges. We can go for the next one. Are we going to face a lot of submarines against the British? You know, I don't know. We could put in other guns on there instead. And I think down here we'll find guns. So we have this one, naval gunnery here, and that would be, yeah, we get all these here available. 15.2 Vickers 5. Yep. And then we could go down here. Basic light battery, and that would give us more. So that's going to be good for a smaller ship. So if the British have smaller ships, this is going to be helpful. So I'm wondering what they have. If they have a big fleet, right, with heavy cruisers and battleships, what do we actually do? Well, I guess our submarine's going to come in with torpedoes if they can. We'll protect our heavy batteries. We're going to have, remember, this is the purpose of this fleet is to protect our heavy cruisers going to be sitting in the back. So how do we protect them? Well, against enemy subs mainly. I think it's going to be, right? So maybe it's not worth it doing this one here. 65 days though. Not very long. Could then go over to improved light battery. More light attack, more light piercing. It's going to work against other light ships, right? And then eventually get up to advanced light battery. More of the same, right? We can go to medium. And medium, what was medium for? You can put them on cruisers, improve their light gun attack or heavy gun attack. That is not something we're going to have on the destroyer, right? But we would have it on the cruisers, though. So it might be good to get that too. But this one is so quick. We could also put in more support against submarines that we're going to find, obviously. And we could have two types of ships if we wanted to. One that does submarine attacks and one that protects against surface ships, right? This is 161 days. Depth charge thrower. Depth charge rails. Okay. So it's a better version, right? And then even more here and even more there. 161 there. Let's go for the cheap one. Let's do that first. So 65 days there. And we're going to get the destroyer hull in 96 days. It's going to be good. Because if we do upgrade that hull, then we're going to be able to use that basic light battery right away. I think that's good, right? Okay, let's leave it at that. And I think actually going back to army, we have one here. It's going to go ahead and train. This one here is done. Let's go ahead and put that one with the Turkers army. They're all trained. Excellent. This guy up here is also green. There, you can train as well. And I think we're gonna that's gonna have to do, right? We're supporting the defense here in La Coruña. They're not able to attack the British. Remember that? They tried to before, but they were not able to. And I think right here on the coast, we are going all the way up to Bordeaux. Yeah, good. So we're protecting there. I don't think the British has too many units to land here in the east. So that's gonna be fine. Greece has capitulated. Okay, Benito Mussolini, the cowardly Greek nation, could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Italian forces throughout the country. Yep, okay. The Italians took it. They took it there. Yep, there is the capital, former capital, Aegean Islands. Yeah, looks like there's a capital there, but yeah. Anyway, that's the Aegean Sea there. So they've taken that now. Turkey, I know, is neutral. It was neutral in the war as well. I don't know if we're going to go for that. Right now, it looks like the British are pushed back to this island right here. There's a naval base on here, and then also on Malta. Malta doesn't have an air base, right? So they don't have any place where they can send their planes in. They're going to be down here in, close to Yemen, in Africa. They can't reach up there. They do have Kuwait as well. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's look down here, though, in... Wait a minute. Where are we? Oh, here. Let's see if anything happens down here. I'm curious. There's a German unit coming in here. Good. Oh, yeah, stay here. He is staying there. Good. We might be able to hold out here then, right? Southwest Africa, enemy air superiority. What's going on here? Southwest Africa. Okay, they're attacking there. Oh, they have air bases. We don't actually have anything here. And in fact, I don't think we have any... Nope, we don't have any air base anywhere near. Well, there was one up here, I thought. Somewhere close by, but yeah, we don't have it anyway. Okay. Oh, he left again. Great. Oh, look at that. There's too many around here. Yeah, they're going to attack their problem. Okay. Well, moving up north. We're still holding this, right? Yep, Port Said. Let's keep that there. Yeah, let's keep the coastline. Let's hold that under our possession. Controlling the entire coast. Bizerte here, over here. The Germans are holding that. I guess that's fine, right? Right now we have 272 days until we get full fuel. But do we want to... Well, we do actually have civilian factories now. Okay. We're working on a fuel silo. Yeah, that's what I want. I do want that. And maybe more dockyards. I'm so focused on those because I do want to be able to get, my ships, my heavy cruisers out there as fast as possible. Protected by, I guess, mainly... Well, a mix of light cruisers and heavy, right? So, I can't do much about these. Infantry equipment there. We're moving along, so we're going to have that. When the invasion happens, hopefully everybody's upgraded. We can actually prioritize the ones in this army if we wanted to. But not yet. We don't need to, I think. We can actually look at one of these. I think we can see that if you select them here, we can see what they have. Yeah, they have a few. 589 of those. And Destroyer 76. So we're phasing them out slowly. We're going to get those in there. And I think, what did we say about that from a research point of view? That's this one here we could get. Coruña, 1942. We have 2 years ahead bonus on that. If we switch now, we're going to have to replace all of those. But if we do this one instead, heart attack 25, piercing 100%, that's straight off the bat. And we have motorized units, right? and infantry units. So we should do that, this one, I think. When is our next research coming in? 14 days. Naval Bomber 2. Yeah, we have to take a look at that. Once we get those bombers, too, that's going to be interesting. Oh, wait. We do have a free dockyard as well. And you know what? The dockyard's down here. We're getting submarines right now. I probably shouldn't go right... You know what I'm thinking? I was thinking to wait for the destroyer until we get the basic light... I mean, for the cruiser. But you know what? We could get... Remember, we don't have another hull for the cruisers we're waiting on. We could go and update the Principe Alfonso here. Let's say we do that. What can we actually upgrade? Well, this one is set up for torpedo. It's going to be actually be good against submarines. You know what? I wonder if this one is for submarines. What if we keep our destroyers for surface vessels, which is kind of backwards, right? In a way, right? Because this would be better if we had the... I would think we would have the light cruiser against surface ships, because it can mount more. Although it can mount here as well. Let's see what we have. So keep the torpedo launcher so we can make sure we can upgrade. Torpedo launcher number 2 is available. So in 14 days we could potentially switch out and get something else. There's that one right there, right? Torpedo launcher number 2. So torpedo attack 27. If we were to research this one here, 36, a lot more. Because we have 5 of those ships. I don't want to lose them. I want them to be strong, right? And then actually build more of them as well. Let's go for that then. Let's upgrade this one. So we could upgrade this one right now. When is the war going to happen? When is the invasion going to happen? It's January 1941 now. 14 days. We could switch over to get the next level of torpedoes, and that would take a few... Well, how many days would that take? That would take 65 days. Not very much. 2 months, right? So maybe we don't want to upgrade our fleet just yet. But we do want to make sure we use these here. So I could put another submarine in instead of doing all the convoys. Maybe we'll do that. Let's go ahead and get more submarines. And we can use those maybe to get a hit on enemy capital ships, because I think we're going to have that happen, right? We have a 1940 here. Cannot be used. But this one can be. 1940 here. Well, you know what? It is maxed out, right? Torpedo room. Yep, that's the one we have right now. Okay. Let me go back and check it out. Oh, okay. Let's go and check that out again. So, it's this one here, right? Yep, it's this one here. We could put in more. No, we cannot put anything else in there. Okay. That's all we can do. Oh, in that case, let's go ahead and add another one of these then. And we'll take that all the way down to 1. Let's do that. And we'll see, well, the problem here is, look at this, steel. This is the problem, why it's taking a long time to get these out the door. Steel is a problem. We're getting light tank destroyers. They're taking the spot there, right? If we were to move up our submarines just a little bit here, and then move up this submarine as well, 219 there. We're still getting, nope, no steel here. 6 there. 10 more units. Wait, we'll go up here. We're getting 10. We need 6 more. Improved artillery. We're lacking 1. Really lacking 1? I don't think so. You know what? I could bring them all the way up to the top. Let's do that. Let's bring them all the way to the top, both of them. And now we should see this go. Yeah, February 10th, 1941. We're going to get a submarine there. 1st of February. We're just going to get them, you know, set up there. Where do we put them? Their Reserve Fleet Task Force. That's not very good names. Let me change those. So there is a... What is this one here? 23. So this is Task Force. We call that Submarine Fleet. Right, that's our submarine fleet there. And what else do we have? That's our main surface fleet. We'll call that the surface fleet. And as long as we keep them in port, we're not going to use up any of that supply. And then finally we have 3 here. That's another... You know what? We'll call that submarine fleet number 2. So, actually, let's call that Roman numeral 1. No, Roman numeral 2. Let's do that. And then we'll go for... That's Roman numeral 1. Nope. That's surface fleet. Yeah, I guess we can call it surface fleet 1. And then this one here is actually submarine fleet number 2. No, number 1. Okay, so any new ship that we get, let's go ahead and put them in... there, we'll put them there. That's actually the fleet. That's a task force here, right? So we'll call them not fleet. We'll call them task force. Task force there. I think it's task force. Anyway, we'll call them task force 2 there. Okay, so they're going to be there. So any new submarines, let's put them with task force number 2. Yeah, both of them. Great. Okay, and now we can just pump them out. And we don't need any more convoys, I don't think. There's one down here. No steel. It's going to take forever to get another one. But we do have, what do we have? 103. Used 13. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go with that. Okay, so that's that taken care of. How are things going? We are on January 21st. 5 days till we get a naval bomber. And I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to get next level of naval bomber. I have to look at that when this is available. Let's look at that now. That's Naval Bomber number 2. And I do want a lot of these guys, right? Because they can be... We can actually upgrade those too, right? Can't we? They can be used then to take out... You know, we sail from La Coruña towards Britain, right? So we sail out here. We sail out here. If we have naval bombers stationed here, they can reach out quite far. I think, right? So that'd be good. That's down here. So we got naval bomber number 2. 1944. Yeah, 666 days. You know what? We're going to want to attack before that, I think, right? We don't have any aviation effort here. Let's see. What does that do again? Air experience 25. 1 times 100% research bonus on air doctrine. Okay, yeah. Close air support. Naval effort here. All of the following. Aviation effort 2, that's this one. And then this one here, flexible navy. We have that. We have those two. That's naval effort. So we get then the reduced ahead of time penalty by 2 and give 100% research bonus for naval bomber models. You know what? We'll take this one. After 37 days, we'll flip over to naval effort, and then we'll go for that. Am I going to remember that? Maybe, maybe not. But okay. That sounds like a good plan anyway. That... So that means we're not going to mess with this one yet to go down there. Instead, let's see what we can get. Can we get another, what did we say? Really, surface fleet for our destroyer? We should get, We could go and upgrade this one to a advanced. Yeah, let's do that. 65 days. We'll get that. Okay, so then, what do we have? British Raj has capitulated. Benito Mussolini has announced that the cowardly Indian nation could no longer withstand the pressure. Yeah, that's right. Great news. Wow, Italy. Yeah. Look at that. They have taken all of it. British Raj is gone. You know, when the U.S. enters the war, it's going to be a bit of a problem for them, right? I guess they have Australia down here and New Zealand. But other than that, Japan has firm control. Italy has control here. They're still fighting a little bit here, British Raj. And we have Africa. We're working away. And it's looking good here. Right? It is looking good. I think they're making headway. And we are sitting here with our 4 units. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Wait. There's a battle going on here. No planes. They don't have any planes either. We have a lot of units here. They're ready. Encirclement, though. And they are entrenched. That's good. 3 divisions. Right now it's looking good. Can we really hold out here? What is our supply situation? So it's fine. Required 1.14 for those 4 brigades. Supported is 8. But our brigades are not very good. They're not very good, right? They're not. Soft attack 38, defense 142. Okay, that's good. I don't think the attack here has any kind of armored unit, right? No, they don't. Here, they have mountain units and 2 infantry. And they're almost... Actually, we might be able to rout the 11th Infantry Division there. Anyway, actually, I'm curious to see how this is going to go. Which, by the way, let me just double check construction. We're still working away there. Okay, good. Let's look at this battle here. Okay, we're looking good. 965. Oh, look at this. He's going to be routed here, and that is going to help us, isn't it? He's gone now, 80%. Okay, we can hold out for a while, I think. What kind of terrain is this? It's hills. That's good for us, right? This is the Angolan capital, right? Luanda, it is. So when they lose this, if they do, then we're going to be losing Angola, I guess. They're going to be taken over by the British or the Belgians. That's Belgium, actually. Well, it isn't. It is British units mainly. A few Belgian there, actually. Okay, let's take a look here. How are things going? 28. It's going down. And we're not losing too much. Oh, 11th Division came back in. He's rotating in and out. And we can't actually do that at all. We're just stay put here. That's the main problem you're having. When you have one area and the enemy is attacking, you can rotate units in and out. Although, they're not very good here. He should be attacking with more units than these. He's going to be going here in a second. This one's going to retreat. Yep, and they're going to give up. Okay, they were stronger than I thought. Our units, they're going to get a lot of experience here, right? There used to be 2 here now. 2 used to be green, but now everybody is trained. Great. We have 1 more unit. We could maybe go down here, go down to this port area, send it in here, instead of holding Leopoldville. Leopoldville is... That's the capital, right? Yeah. 3 points there. We could do that and go around. Maybe I want to do that anyway. Because 5 units would be better than 4. Let's go ahead and see if we can take it. No, I don't want to do that. That's bad. Let's go down here. And then there. And then we'll take the boat around there. Yeah, let's do that. That might do it. Missing equipment. Naval bomber. Yep, that's the one. And how many days now? 31, 12 days till we get this one. So, the naval bomber I got now, we're not going to build, right? Am I thinking right about that? Yes. Because we're waiting for this one. I almost forgot that again. Yep. We're waiting for this one to get done. So once we get this one, we'll go down 25 days. We'll go down here. Yeah, right? We can do it. Yep, we can do it. That'd be great. And we also have another civilian factory. We're building 2 more here. How much longer? 1 year till we... That's because we have a new silo, right? We can hold now 808. We're making quite a bit, but a lot of that is still from the oil coming in from the United States. It's not going to last forever. So I wonder, it's going to take a year to get that. I don't think I want another silo then, right? Because we're going to be using the planes. We're going to be using our fleet. It's not going to be something we can just, accumulate that quickly. So I think maybe that is what we're going to try to stick with. 800 in capacity. Once we have all the ships, though, who knows how much we're going to need. Oh, I'm tempted to do it anyway. But anyway, to civilian factory, what do we do? If I do a fuel silo, well, I could bring it up faster. We get more rubber. I think I'll bring it up faster. We have more slots here, so let's use it. Yeah, we get 1 more. Okay. Let's go back down here. Speed 3 right now. Are they attacking here? They're not attacking. And our unit... Oh, we're attacking there. Oh, that was a British unit there. We're not going to be able to get through here, are we? No, we're not. You can see here. Yeah, that's no point. We're going to lose that battle anyway. Let's stay in Leopoldville and see what happens down here. Let's speed up to speed 5. February 14th. And I think production... Keeping an eye on that anyway. Oh yeah, look at this. Light tank destroyers, tanks. We're not getting anything because of the poor steel situation here. We're using up for heavy or for infantry equipment and for the submarines. Just pumping out these here. Which is fine, right? But, what do we get? What do we have here now? 5 in this fleet, 23 here. But I need to do it, right? Anything here we can probably make do without. This here, oh, we're still producing a few here. But if you go down here, there's really nothing. 2 per week. There is our fighter, right? Now, here's what we have to decide what to do. This fighter... Actually, let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit there. So this fighter... Let me find that again. We got this one here. Fighter number 3. 100% there. Wait a minute. We can actually use that now. 427 days. That is a long time compared to the normal days, right? 170. I don't think I want to do that. We could stay with 1940 fighter if we wanted to and build those now so we have a good surplus, because the old fighters are going to have to be, well, we can use them maybe, but they're going to use up a lot of fuel. We could lend lease them to somebody else, right? Or give them to Italy or something, or Slovakia, somebody. And instead just focus on getting as many of these fighters out as possible. You know what? Let's take a look at that. What are we doing right now? No fighters at all, right? You have to take some production away from this. 12,000 more is needed. Well, I do need a lot more, don't I? I have a lot of support equipment, but it's only 2 factories. Won't do too much, right? And the fighter, how much does the fighter take? If you look here, 1 rubber and 3 aluminum. No steel. Now that's good news, right? Aluminum, 23. So we can really get them out. That's more efficient, isn't it? Instead of focusing on medium tanks, you know, we could take some of that away. We're getting 1.97 a week. No light tank destroyers at all. Let's get rid of that then. And we have a lot of efficiency, but we'll cancel that. Motorized, we have a lot there, right? We'll cancel that as well. So then we have 5 factories there. We'll bring down the medium tank to that, maybe. Toda and anti-air will go down there as well. And now we have a few there. 9 more. Let's pick that plane. Right, we'll pick this plane. That means I'm not going to go for the next level, although it's a 100% bonus. I feel I need to get this one. Anyway, we're going to go for a level 3 bomber, right? So let's get this one. So this one here should not have a problem. Everything is fine there. In fact, any plane we want to build is going to be very helpful. Let me see here. If I go up there, and we'll bring them up to the top here. There, right after the submarines. 2 a week right now. Needed for upgrades, 50. Well, we have other planes in... they're going to just switch them out, basically. Not really upgrade, just switch them out. And then we'll keep on building these level 2, 1940 fighters is what it is. Okay, let's do that. And we have a research slot available. So we're not going to get this fighter. That seems a little bit bad as well. But it's too long. It takes too long. Let's not do anything that takes forever to research. And what about these here? We're still working on basic light battery. 18 days left. And this one, 14 days. What about this one here? Improved medium battery. That's for our cruisers. That's their light gun attack or heavy gun. Or we can get this one. Basic heavy. Well, we can go to the improved heavy. Heavy ships, heavy gun attack. You know, it performed poorly against smaller ships. Now, heavy battery on heavy ships. Heavy ships would not be... That would be battleships, right? It would not be the heavy cruiser. Am I right about that? I don't know. You know, I don't know if I can put that on there. Or we can get this one here. Battleship. Yeah, that battleship and battle cruisers only. Forget about this row here. And what about down here? A secondary battery. Oh, on cruisers and heavy ships, you can put another gun on there. And we could do that. Turreted secondary battery. Let's do that. On our heavy cruisers then. Okay. More naval, right? But I'm out of time, so I'll come back here and we'll take a look and see what happens to Angola. And if we can get our first destroyer out there. We'll see. We'll see if it all comes together. I'm feeling I'm still okay, right? February 1941. Once we get a few of these things researched, it's all naval right now, then we can assemble the right type of ship and start producing it in earnest. But we'll do that next time. So come back then and join me with more from Hearts of Iron 4. Bye, guys.